Should the Titans re-sign Marcus Mariota? It's a tough question. But when I did my Titans season preview, a lot of people want to talk about if Marcus Mariota is the guy or if he's not. And honestly, a lot of that hinges on how he plays this year. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at his previous body of work, and right now we're going to decide if the Titans should re-sign Marcus Mariota, give him a new contract, or if they should move on. What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So go ahead, give me a sub, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and a thumbs down if you're in denial. Let's discuss. Now, if the Titans want to re-sign Mariota, the contract will probably look like this: 4 years for $130 million. Now, I came to this number because that's a very similar contract to what Carson Wentz got this offseason, and currently Dak's trying to get about $33 to $34 million a year. So this kind of falls right in between that. Now, does Mariota's body of work warrant that type of payday? Mariota's missed 8 games over the last 4 years, which is kind of whatever, but I mean, health is a part of the skill set. Now, he has led the Tennessee Titans to 3 straight 9-7 seasons, and he got a playoff win. Now, in 2017, he also led the NFL in big-time throws. And it's not like his receivers were doing him any favors. Now, they arrive at this number based on, guess what, big-time throws. But they don't hold it against the quarterback if his receiver dropped balls, ran wrong routes, if the receiver slipped on a route. And so it benefits the quarterback. And unfortunately, Mariota suffered a lot of that during the 2017 campaign. With Mike Vrabel entrenched as the head coach going forward, they have added depth on offensive line in Roger Saffold, and they added weapons in the form of Adam Humphries and rookie A.J. Brown. This is they finally have stability in their management, and Mariota has the necessary playmakers to lead this team to the postseason, especially considering Tennessee's defense last year was ranked 14, and it should be much better in 2019. This means Mariota is now without excuse. If he can't stay healthy or if he can't get this team to the playoffs, then honestly, I don't think the Titans will or even should re-sign him, and here is why. He has been, outside of his Pro Bowl, or him being a Pro Bowl alternate in 2016, his play has been okay. Nothing great, but nothing bad. He's been consistently average. His highest overall graded season by Pro Football Focus was last year, and his grade was 76.8, and that was 17th highest among quarterbacks. For as athletic as he is, he's one of the worst quarterbacks at making plays outside the pocket. Now, coming out of Oregon, what made Mariota an attractive prospect, I mean, on top of his athleticism, was his accuracy. But we haven't seen that in the NFL. Since entering the league in 2015, Mariota hasn't ranked above 22nd in grade from a clean pocket, and his 19 interceptions from a clean pocket are the most in the NFL since 2017. Thanks again to the guys at Pro Football Focus just for all the stats. Allows us to take a look at all the data and make an educated decision, because this is very important. I mean, this is your franchise quarterback, right? Now, his grade did improve from 63.1 in 2017 to 76.4 in 2017 from a clean pocket, and that is a sign of improvement, but not for a franchise quarterback. Again, this is very dependent on how he plays this season, but if the Titans really do give him this 4-year, $130 million contract, then it's going to restrict, it's going to limit what the team can do to hold on to and add talent around him. As of now, the team has a ton of talent, a ton of depth, and I mean, I love this team on paper. But if they saddle themselves to this contract, then the Titans, they could find themselves in a very similar position as the Raiders when the Raiders gave Derek Carr that 5 years, $125 million contract. Because I mean, look what happened to the Raiders last year. And Titans, you don't have the draft capital the Raiders had to rebuild. So, and slowly but surely, the team, if you go this way, will be begin to be devoid of talent, and you'll fall into this coaching carousel again, and you don't want to be there. In my opinion, I don't think you should pay a high-end backup quarterback $33 million a year. And honestly, that's what I think Mariota is. Instead, I think it's better just to move on from Mariota and then try to trade up in the 2020 draft to get one of the top quarterbacks, because then you have a guy who is on a rookie deal and you have the financial freedom to add and hold on to pieces around him. You won't, and honestly, with Mariota's current statistics, you won't see that big of a drop off in play, and you may hit on a superstar rather than being stuck with the current average starter. And what did we talk about? Mariota's career could be summed up in one word: average. So don't settle for average, Tennessee. You're better than that. You got a lot of skill, a lot of talent. You don't want to be stuck with, and I'm Andy Dalton. I'm not saying that Mariota's Andy Dalton, but say there's some comparisons. But that's it for the video. Do the YouTube stuff. It's always much appreciated. And until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.